I'm on holiday for a week. I might make that 2-3 weeks depending on how I get on. I've been here several times before. I really like it. And that will tell her, the lady, that will tell her you're switched on, and you know, she won't be looking at you so much as a sucker, as it were. Something else you might not realize, this isn't on my list again, but I know a lot of guys who speak Thai, very good Thai. When, like Simon, for instance, his Thai is better than mine. When they go out and they want to have a good time in a bar, for instance, they don't speak any Thai, because what that does, they want to go out and have a good time. And when you go into a bar and you speak fluent Thai, straight away the girl, she's thinking, he knows the ins and outs, he knows what's going on. We can't pull the wool over his eyes. We can't play any tricks on him. He's fully aware. If he speaks Thai, he's probably got a Thai wife as well. So they generally want to stay clear. So the guys I know who speak Thai, they just won't even answer in Thai, you know. And the guys who can't speak any Thai, they try and impress the girls by saying a few words. But, you know, it's just for fun, isn't it? Okay, we're about halfway through here now. Right, okay, so this one's quite important. What happens a lot of the time, especially with older guys, they'll go into a couple of bars, they'll meet the odd girl, they'll meet one girl and they'll decide, I like this girl, she's really nice, I want to stay with her for the entire holiday. You know, they'll take her out for one night, go and eat with her, have some drinks, play pool in another bar, for instance. She's got a nice nature about her. They're very good at what they do, guys. They're good. You know, these girls are, they're good. They got experience, right? And these guys, I've seen this happen a few times as well. Well, quite a few times actually. They'll think, I like this girl. She's good company. This is what I came on holiday for. I'm going to have her for the whole duration of my vacation, 7 nights, 10 nights. And they'll say to the girl, would you like to come to the islands with me? Or would you like me to take you out of the bar for 10 days? We can spend our time together. Great. And then what happens? They go to the bar fine, I don't know, 800 baht, 1,000 baht. I don't know what it is these days. I haven't been out with friends in those sort of bars for a long time. But let's just say, for example, 1,000 baht. So the guy goes along 10 days. He gives the bar 10,000 baht, which is a lot of money, isn't it? And then after 3 or 4 days, this happens a lot. The guy's kind of thinking, I'm bored with her now. And then what happens is he's lost his money, because if he goes back to that bar, there's no way he'll give the money back. So if you're in that situation where you like a girl and you want to stay with her for a week, just go back to the bar every day and pay the bar the one day. I know it's a pain in the butt, because you've got to keep going back, and it's not really possible if you're going to the islands. So if you want to go to an island for a week and take her, then you've got no choice. But if you're just, say, hanging around Bangkok, just go back every day at 6 o'clock, pay the bar, and then go off and do what you got to do. That's the easiest way. Okay, now I need to this is quite good. These are very common lies that you'll hear, but they're not devious lies. They're lies that are told to cover up the girl. Now, you might be there for a month. You've met a girl after 3 days. You took her out and had some food with her, and you like her, and you think, well, I want to go back and see her. You go back to that bar. You've already made friends with a mamasan on the first night. You bought her a drink. You all had a good giggle together. You had a good time with the girl. So you said to her last time, I'll come back and see you another day. And you actually do decide to go back. You go into the bar, and the girl's nowhere to be seen. So you go to the mamasan. You say, you know, again, Knock, right? Good name. So where's Knock? I've come to see Knock. Where is she? And the mamasan will say to you, oh, she's just popped out to eat. She'll be back in about 40 minutes, 45. Sit down and have a drink. She won't be long. And then she actually takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours, but you've bought 3 or 4 drinks in the meantime. Translated, what that means is she's already been bar fined. She's been out the door. She's gone to somebody's hotel. When she's finished, she'll come back to that bar, and then you'll be able to hook up with her. The next one, which is number 14, similar sort of thing. You go into the same bar, you want to see Knock again, and the mamasan tells you, oh, she's not well, or her mother's not well, she's gone back to her village for a week, or she's gone back to her village for 2 weeks. What that means translated is some guys come in and made her a holiday girlfriend and took her to the islands for a week. That's why she's not there. Okay, so it's always the same. I don't like to call it a lie. That's a bit rude, isn't it? But it's always the same excuse. So if they're not there and they're out eating, or they've gone to the islands, or they've gone home for a couple of days, that you know they're with somebody else, and just move on, guys. Right, okay, number 15. So generally this one's quite easy to work out, but my tip to you guys is never rely, if you've never been to that bar before, and you want to take a girl out for company outside of the bar, never rely on that girl for prices. As you've seen in the last story, the girl quoted him 5,000 baht. The way to find out, it's very easy to find out. I mean, if you ask her and it sounds reasonable, she says 1,000 baht or whatever, and that's the norm in the bars you've been to, then you know it's pretty genuine. But if it seems a bit steep, you're not sure, there's two people you can ask who will know. One is a mamasan, who generally they don't lie about the prices, and secondly the cashier. She has to know every price in that bar, and generally if you go and ask that cashier, she'll know. And if you're still not sure and you ask the cashier, then you go and ask the mamasan. If both those prices tally, then you know you're pretty well getting the right information.